Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Amanda. Today we're doing a what I eat in a day, and I actually filmed this a couple days ago and I accidentally deleted this first clip of the video. So I figured since it's the morning and it's technically the same time of day as when I started my other video, I'll just film it again. So we're doing what I eat in a day. I am trying to lose 14 pounds total. I am 2.2 pounds down in about 3 weeks. So not a lot of progress, but enough progress for me. I'm exclusively nursing my 9-week-old son. I'm also pumping and donating breast milk. So this is kind of what I eat in a day to maintain my So this is kind of what I eat in a day and my goals as far as trying to lose a couple of pounds as well as maintain my supply. So the first thing that I normally drink in the middle of the beginning of the day is coffee, but before that I drink some greens, and I actually already had coffee today, but I'm gonna drink my greens now. Kind of knowing that I accidentally deleted this clip, I kind of prolonged my greens, but I'm gonna be drinking the Kiala greens. This is the watermelon slush flavor. I love Kiala greens. I prefer them over Bloom. Bloom is not that bad, honestly, but Kiala just tastes better, so I prefer Kiala. I'm gonna see if he'll let me put his head in here. He's not a fan of me putting his head in here, so I usually end up having to hold it. I like to mix my greens with a little bit of juice, so I'm going to be using some pineapple juice and just using a little cup. I don't really like to have a big glass of greens. I like to just kind of chug it and get it over with. Here we go. So I'm just gonna use a little hand whisk and mix it up.
Whisk it up?
Mm-hmm.
What's it?
Do you want to try them?
No.
I wish you would have said yes, because that would have been like the ultimate taste test for you guys to see if they're good or not, so you guys could believe me. But they really don't taste bad, like, at all. Okay, so we're drinking this. It honestly does not taste bad at all. So my goals every day are to work out at least 15 minutes. I've kind of upped it to 20 minutes now. I was like, what is that sound? I need to drink at least half a gallon of water. I am up to wanting to drink at least 80 ounces, which is a little bit more than half a gallon. Half a gallon is 64 ounces if I remember correctly. So I'm trying to drink 80 ounces because that's 2 of my water bottles. And then I'm trying to eat 170 grams of protein. I'm not counting calories or anything like that. That's just not for me, but I am trying to hit a certain protein intake for breast milk production and also to lose weight. So I want to weigh 170 pounds. So I'm eating 170 grams of protein. And then I also have like personal goals like posting TikToks, YouTube videos. I've been slacking on YouTube videos. It's really hard for me to commit to doing YouTube videos. They just take so much more effort than TikToks. TikToks are just so easy to film and edit. I feel like I don't know what the difference is, honestly. They're both cameras. They're both easy to pick it up, but I guess it's just the convenience of having it on my phone. I can take it with me when I'm nursing. I can take it when I'm trying to put him down for a nap. I can hold it in my hand while I'm swaying him. Like, it's just convenient. And then Mauricio has personal goals too at work. So that is kind of what we're doing for 75 days. Today is day like, I don't even know what day we're on. I have honestly no clue. We're just trying to make sure that we build up to this lifestyle, and we're giving ourselves 75 days to figure it out. And it's kind of benefited us because we started before Mauricio went back to work for a good chunk of time, almost 3 weeks, I feel like. And now he's back at work, so now we can take what we just did for 3 weeks and kind of integrate it into his work schedule. So that's kind of what we're doing. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video because this was filmed a couple days ago. But I didn't want this entire video to just not be posted because I deleted one clip on accident when it's super easy for me just to replace the clips. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And this is the only thing that got deleted. So I have limited time because the baby is fussing. I hear him. I'm drinking my coffee. I just have coffee and a little bit of sweet cream creamer in it. and it tastes really good. It's my favorite, but my pump just turned off. I'm using my Olivia's. We're doing this lightning speed today. About 2 ounces, which is what I normally get because he nursed on that side. This is my left. And this pump says that I got like 5 ounces. And I'm gonna put this back in just to make sure that I got everything out. They only go for 20 minutes. So sometimes I need that full 30 minutes on my left side in the morning. So I'm putting this one back in for about 10-15 minutes. That's Brother's binky though, baby. Baby, his binky needs to be washed on there though. It's not a clean binky, baby. He has a clean binky in his thing. Okay, so I got that, and I'm gonna drink my coffee now. For breakfast, this would be day number 2 that I've been eating this breakfast, but I finally found something that has a good amount of protein in it. So my goal is to eat 170 grams of protein because that's how much I want to weigh. So you would eat what your goal weight is. So if you want to increase your weight, you would eat, you know, if you want to weigh 150, you would eat 150. If you want to be 200 pounds and you're 210, you would eat 200, if that makes sense. So I'm going to eat 170 because I want to weigh 170. Each egg has 6 grams of protein in it, so I'm going to have 3. And for extra protein, we're going to add 1 serving size of cottage cheese, which is half a cup. So I'm going to measure it half a cup. I'm only going to measure it until I know how to eyeball it, but I don't know how to eyeball it yet. And also next time, if you're going to buy cottage cheese for eggs and stuff, get the one that has less liquid in it because it makes my eggs kind of liquidy. But I bought the big tub, so I'm committed to this time around. You can add your seasonings. I just put salt and pepper in mine. And then pour the eggs in. And all that steam is coming from the liquid of the cottage cheese. So that's why I said if you can find a low moisture cottage cheese, go for that. Marisa says they have those, so I'm gonna look for that next time. I'm gonna top it with some ketchup. Yesterday I did Polynesian sauce. Do whatever you want. Marisa did hot sauce yesterday. And this is what I'm gonna eat first. I wouldn't say it's my favorite thing to eat in the world, but it's definitely not bad. So I'm gonna eat this. Also, so the 3 eggs were 18 grams of protein altogether, and then the cottage cheese was 12, so this is 30 grams of protein to start the day. And I think that's pretty good. I haven't actually hit 170 grams of protein yet, but I'm up close to it, so only a few more changes and we'll be good to go. So we keep track of our water and protein on the fridge. Yes, we write on our fridge. I have people on TikTok be like, you just write on your fridge like that? Yes, I do. Thank you very much. So I just drank 17 ounces of water too with breakfast and took my medicine, and so I'm just gonna write 17 ounces of water and 30 grams of protein, and that kind of helps me keep track of where I'm at for the day. So I got that, and now we're just gonna hang out. I'm actually pretty full right now, so I'm good. Sometimes I'll eat my yogurt right after breakfast, but I think I'm good to wait for a little bit because I feel very full, so that's good. Alone with both babies, but I'm getting a little bit hungry, so I'm going to make me a little bit of a snack. I also am going to drink some clear protein. I got this off of TikTok Shop, and it's so amazing. This is clear protein. You can add it to water, juice, anything that's clear. And this one is strawberry acai, so I'm going to add this to some water. The cool thing about this is that it has 20 grams of protein in 1 scoop, so that's a lot of protein for a glass of juice or something like that. Okay, I should have done a little less water, but And this is totally counts towards your water, like towards water, but I don't count it towards water because I try to drink just plain water. I try to drink at least half a gallon of plain water. I'm trying to work up to a gallon, but I'm doing it slow because you can drown yourself from the inside. So we're starting slow to try to get my body used to it. I am going to drink a little bit of this though. It was very chunky because I didn't get to mix it all yet. But it doesn't taste like a Starbucks strawberry acai refresher. It's not as sweet, but it's not bad at all. It actually kind of tastes good. It's just like a subtle flavor. Kind of like, I would compare it to like a liquid IV or something of that sorts. Where it's just kind of like a subtle flavor. Very similar to that. Also going to have an I have no idea how to pronounce this. 15 grams protein, yogurt.
I want some already.
Do you want me to cut the greens off or you want to take them off?
You want to take them off.
Okay. So I've got yogurt, which is 15 grams of protein, and my drink, which is 20 grams of protein, makes 35 grams, and then I have some strawberries just to have some fruit.
Can you cut up cucumbers for me? Cut up cucumbers.
Let's eat what we have first, and if you're still hungry after that, we'll cut up cucumbers, okay?
There's not my spot.
Baby, eat your strawberries, your yogurt, and your rice cake, and then we'll cut up cucumbers afterwards, okay?
What about these?
After you eat what you have. So I'm at 65 grams of protein and only still at 17 ounces of water, but my cup has been in the dishwasher this morning, so I'm about to pull it out and fill it up. My husband always talks about how we don't refill the water, or how I don't refill the water, our water filter, and he did not fill it up, so I have no water. I have like a little bit, but I'm gonna eat this, drink this, and then hopefully by that time the water has gone through the filter. But cheers. It is almost my lunchtime, but I'm hoping Marisa will get home soon so I can ride the Peloton before I eat some lunch. But if I get hungry and he's not home, I'll just go ahead and eat my lunch.
Kickstand lifts. And if you're feeling excellent today and you want to use both dumbbells,
just finished working out. I did 21 minutes. I just did a Peloton glutes and hamstrings workout, and I have like 2 more servings of this. So we're gonna drink that. This is unflavored 4-ingredient protein by Gainful. You can find it at Target. It's really good. I'm gonna get some more. Let's just say that. They also have, they're super clean. A lot of protein powders out there are getting cleaner, but they come with these, I'm trying to find my blender bottle, like flavor packets, so you can have a different flavor of protein, you know, because I think this has 30 servings. And so you could have 14 servings. So you can have a different flavor every time. It's one of the pros, but I like to add a little bit of my oh boy into my protein. So if I use these every once in a while. I think I've tried all the flavors. The salted caramel tastes like butterbeer. The strawberry wasn't bad. I haven't tried the chocolate. I tried cookies and cream. It was pretty good. I think that's all the flavors in there. Oh, I haven't tried Madagascar vanilla. So, but these don't add any like protein or anything. They're just
flavor booster packets.
Yeah, hold on, I'm looking to see. They have no sugars. So you don't technically have to add it to get your full 23 grams of protein, because we were looking at cereals yesterday at the grocery store and it was like 13 grams of protein, but it was like 6 grams from 1 cup of milk and 7 grams from cereal or something like that. And I was like, that's kind of a rip-off. But I'm gonna do 2 cups of milk. Each cup of milk is 8 grams of protein. So this is 16, this is 23, so it makes it 39 grams. And I'm gonna drink this. And then once I'm done drinking this, I'm gonna eat some of my lunch that I kind of like prepped. 1 more scoop of that, so I'm definitely gonna be ordering more. And then I'm just gonna use some of my Oh Boy, which is Swedish chocolate milk. It's very expensive to get here, but my mom funds this addiction, so we're gonna keep on drinking it. It's one of my favorite things. And then my favorite chocolate bar from Sweden is called Kex. It's kind of like a Kit Kat bar, but the Swedish version. And you could never find it in America until IKEA came to America, and then you could find it in IKEA when they first opened. Like when they first were starting to open. And then they stopped selling it. And then my mom came for Mother's Day and we went into World Market and we found them there. So she bought me a couple of packets of their chocolate. So we definitely have a little bit of our Swedish indulgences here in our home that I grew up with. And they still are pretty hard to get. Like I used to bring Oh Boy home from Sweden. Like we would bring like 2 or 3 bags and then our family would send us more. But then they stopped when I got a little bit older because shipping got really expensive. So, but now my mom pays for me to keep Oh Boy, or she pays for the Oh Boy on Amazon and it gets shipped here. And it usually takes like a month because it comes from Sweden, which is pretty cool. But anyways, I'm gonna drink this and both kids are in quiet time, so we just get to hang out. It literally just tastes like Oh Boy. Like, I feel like you could put this in plain milk and it'd be like you're just drinking milk. And it truly has no flavor. So, total for today I'm at 104 grams.
Good job, baby.
I finally hit over 100. So like I said, it's been really hard for me to try to eat 170 grams of protein. So I'm taking these 75 days and really learning how to get 170 grams of protein while it's also getting like carbs and fats and all the different types of food groups too, like vegetables and fruits and all that stuff included. So this is all a learning curve. But I know like 75 hard, you have to like stick to it or you have to like restart. That's not what I'm doing here. It's more like 75 learn. And then after the 75 days, you basically have a good routine and you know exactly where you need to be at to keep progressing or maintain if you just want to maintain if you hit your goals. But I definitely don't think I'll be losing 12 pounds in the next, 67 days or anything like that. I guess it's possible, but I highly doubt it. So I'll definitely be still wanting to make progress at the end of my 75 days. And I highly recommend that too. Like take a month or 2, maybe even 2 to 3 months to just learn everything and get into the groove and then really start tracking your progress. Because I feel like if you jump the gun to trying to eat 170 grams of protein and a gallon of water and working out for 45 minutes and doing all this, you're just going to burn yourself out really, really fast. So I think slowly easing yourself into it, especially if you're postpartum and have a newborn and life changes have happened, I think it's really important to ease into it very slowly. So that's what we are doing. In the midst of dinner chaos, I forgot to film, but I just had some leftover fried rice for dinner and we topped it off with 2 over easy eggs. So that is 12 grams of protein. I also have not eaten anything since we last checked in together. So I am at 116 grams of protein. Now the last few days I have been eating some chicken salad, and I'll eat 100 grams and that equals out to 32 grams of protein, because each 50 grams of chicken breast is 16 grams of protein. So I usually eat 32 grams of chicken, and I might still eat it today if I'm still hungry, because the fried rice usually doesn't fill me up for the rest of the night. So I may eat that. I also have some tuna packets that I like to eat with like crackers or something like that. So I'm at 116, which is the highest amount of protein I've hit thus far. So honestly, I'm really proud of that. And if I eat the chicken, I'll be even more proud. But even if I don't eat the chicken, I am still very proud. So now I'm just working on my water. I have been slacking a little bit on my water, but I still think that I'm gonna hit my half a gallon goal, because this is almost empty and I already had 17 ounces. So that will put me at like 57 ounces. Yeah, I'll be able to hit that pretty easily. This is almost empty, so I'll probably drink this and probably another half or so. So I'll hit that pretty easily, but I will check back in when I eat something else. I just took some ibuprofen for a headache, and I'm gonna eat this little sandwich here too. It has a little bit of meat on it, but I'm not gonna really count the protein because I'm sure it's like 5 grams or something like that. I might look at it later, but I'm gonna eat this now. What?
Never mind.
I have to pee really bad. Okay. I'm ending the day with 116 grams of protein and 77 ounces of water. What are you ending the day with?
I passed the PRT.
You don't know because you haven't keep track.
No.
So I'm happy with that. Like I said, that's the most amount of protein I've had since we started this. So tomorrow is our official time to step on the scale and see where we're at. And we're taking our videos for, what day are we on? I think we're on like 10.
Inmate pictures.
Yeah, I think we're on like day 10 or something like that. But that completes what I eat in a day. And also, if you're curious, I pumped around 10, 14. I pumped around 19 ounces of milk today, so I still have a supply. And I also hit 800 ounces donated, 804.25 ounces donated, 845 ounces total. I only have 17 ounces in the freezer. It's all my colostrum. And then 16 ounces had to be discarded because it reached like lukewarm while we were traveling home from my mom's on Easter weekend. So I couldn't save that. So, but anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll see you guys in our next one. Bye guys.